I am here in studio joined by Megan Abel and Tech Sergeant Macaulay Kendall. How's it going today, guys?
Hello, thanks for having us back.
Yes, of course. If you didn't catch on, this is our weekly What's Up Kadena segment,
Yes.
by the way.
And we are so lucky that we had Sergeant Kendall join us today from the Kadena Post Office.
Yep.
And I think overwhelmingly, if there's one thing, if this is the only part of our segment that you're going to hear today, the one thing I want you to hear is pick up your packages. If you have any packages at the post office, go pick them up.
Yes, I think a lot of people get that notification and they just kind of push it to the side. They're like, oh, I don't want to wait in line. I have this to do. But that overwhelms the post office.
It really does, guys. We're starting to run out of space at this point. We've been having an influx of mail the entire time. Now with the holiday season coming up, we're really hurting for some shelf space. We've got a couple connexes that we actually put out back to kind of help with some of that storage issues. But it all boils down to we are now putting more boxes on the shelves than people are coming to pick up. So it'd be a huge help to us and your fellow wingman to go ahead and stop by and pick them up.
But another thing that we wanted to iterate is that a lot of maybe the holdback is, hey, I don't have enough time to go to the post office because I'm going to have to wait in line. But Kadena Post Office is working to make those lines shorter. Tell us a little bit about how you guys are doing that.
That is correct. So what we have going on right now is actually we established a night shift. Night shift's sole mission is to inbound all of these packages. So some of you may have started noticing that your email notifications come in a little bit later. But the goal of that is to have our day shift members solely delivering packages. With that, we hope to see a little bit shorter lines. So the lines may be a little bit longer, but we're hoping that they're going a little bit faster. So with that, our sole mission from that 9 to 6 is going to be just getting you guys your packages.
Awesome. Yeah, I have never waited in line too long there, thankfully. I don't have to come into work technically until 9:30, and you guys open at 9, so I'll get there like 15 minutes early and plant myself inside of the building and just wait with my little card.
And
That's my technique.
And really, in the last couple of weeks I really haven't waited in line that long. I would say, maybe like 10 minutes or so, but the lines really have been moving a lot faster. So if you pull up and you do see the line at the door, maybe down the sidewalk, don't be discouraged. They are doing everything they can to help it move faster. Another thing that Sergeant Kendall had told us about it moving faster is they are putting smaller packages in the mailboxes now. So maybe you're ordering something that's in like an envelope that can be like folded or like something very little that could fit in there. You might look on your tracking and it says it's delivered, but you didn't get an email for it. It might be because it's in your mailbox. Tell us a little bit more about that too.
Right, so what we're trying to do is kind of lessen the load on our email server, right? We send out thousands of emails a day, and with that come a little bit of delays. So part of that, one, helping you guys out so you don't have to wait for kind of a larger letter or something small in that mailbox, we'll just go ahead and set that into your receptacle. We're working on that process right now to get it up and running this week. But with that, you should be checking the mailbox anyway. But if you're expecting something small and you get an email not from us, but from whatever company you ordered it from, and it says delivered, go ahead and check in the receptacle, see if it's in there first. If not, definitely come up and ask a question. Same goes with, in general, errors do happen with that email system. It's not perfect. Nobody is. Nothing.
Exactly.
No system is. So with that, if you do have a question and you think that something is already in the post office, you can feel free to come talk to our customer service. They're awesome at what they do in there, and we can definitely try and track it down for you and see where it's at. And maybe we have it, maybe we don't, but we can definitely give you a yes or no answer.
And also, you don't have to stand in the parcel pickup line to talk to customer service. You can go to the express line or just walk right up to the window. So if you just have a question, don't also be discouraged by if you see a line outside.
Yeah, every time that I've interacted with customer service at the Kadena Post Office, they've been super efficient and super nice. So it's always a good time there.
We try. Unfortunately, we can't always give you the answer that you want, but we're definitely willing to help you out and try and get some of that mail out the door.
Absolutely.
And you guys also have extended your hours?
We have. They've been extended for about a month now to try and help with some of this, and some of the people that work a little bit later shifts. We did go ahead and open it up to 1800. So we are available 9 to 1800 for parcel pickup only. Finance hours are going to stay the same. They're actually Tuesday through Saturday, with Tuesday to Friday being 9 to 5, and then Saturday being 9 to 15. So.
Okay.
And are there any different hours for the holidays, or that's going to be the same throughout the holidays
We
as
are
well?
we are working on the holiday hours right now, but it looks like they are going to stay from 09 to 1800 all throughout the holidays. We are looking at open up Saturday to be 9 to 1800 as well,
Okay.
for both sides. In fact, don't
So-
quote me on that one, but we're working on it.
So and of course, if you're following Kadena Post Office on Facebook, facebook.com/Kadena Post Office, or Kadena FSS on Facebook, we will of course share and update that as soon as we know more. So stay tuned to our social medias for that information to see if they do have extended hours on Saturdays during the holiday season. But speaking of holiday season, if there is a way you're looking to maybe give back, or you're trying to find a way to help out our fellow neighbors at the post office, did you know that you could sign up to be a volunteer?
I didn't.
You can.
So with the volunteers, we have a great group of volunteers that come and help us on a regular basis, which I'm sure if you do frequent the post office, you've seen a lot of them in there. Volunteers are great, and we are so happy to have them. They are a huge help, and they really diminish that workload for us a lot of times and let us focus on some of the other things that we need to. With that, we don't like to turn any volunteers away. We try and keep volunteers on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 09 for training. But if you really want to volunteer, we will not turn you away, especially with the new night shift that we have. We can even open it up for some of the people that are shift workers and do work those later hours. We can definitely accommodate you and use the help. We really appreciate it, and we really rely on our volunteer corps quite frequently.
Yes. Is there a certain person that can volunteer or someone that can't volunteer? Like, what is the criteria for volunteers?
So the criteria for volunteers, we ask that you are 16 years or older and that you wear long pants and closed-toed shoes, so no flip-flops, no shorts, nothing like that. With that, if you cannot make it to one of the Tuesday or Thursdays at 09, ask for one of the NCOs. Any of the NCOs in the post office can definitely help you out. We will guide you in the right direction. We can even do training on the spot. It's not really kind of something that we like to do because generally we are pretty busy back there. But if you want to send an email to either the org box or anywhere, definitely stop in, see us, and if you want to get involved, we will definitely put you to work.
Awesome.
And if you want to sign up for that, there's a Sign Up Genius link. It's posted on the Kadena Post Office Facebook page as well as the Kadena FSS page. We've shared it before, but if you can't find the Sign Up Genius, just stop by and ask. I'm sure somebody can redirect you, but you should be able to find it. So if you're interested, maybe you don't see the time slot or something available that they mentioned, just ask. They're very excited to have people volunteer to help.
Awesome.
Help with that holiday influx.
Speaking of holidays. Sorry.
Oh,
Go ahead, Tech
Even
Sergeant.
though we don't volunteer to get the bullets out of it, we do have some great bullets to offer as well for boosting the morale of not only Kadena but sister services as well.
Awesome. Wonderful.
Also, speaking of holiday mail, if you are looking to send one of those fantastic care packages home, I know my family loves getting care packages full of like little Japanese snacks and things. There is a list of retrograde mail by dates. It's located in the November venture. It'll also be in this December venture page as well for the post office. And then also it's posted on our social media and also the Kadena FSS Facebook page. But for example, if you are trying to send something home standard mail, you're going to want to send it by like the 27th of November. I think you have the list of the other ones.
I do, yes. So if you're sending a package on first class mail, you need to send it by Saturday, December 12th. Same goes for priority mail as well. That is December 12th. And then if you're sending something by express, you need to send it by Friday, December 18th.
So again, if you didn't catch those dates, be sure you can find them in the November and December Venture magazines. We also have them displayed on the digital signs across base as well as on social media pages. Also, that reminds me about the letters to Santa. They, I believe, said that as long as you can get them to the address listed, it's at Eielson Air Force Base in Alaska. If you can get your letter to Santa, he is going to be responding. So be sure to look out for that address so your kid can write their letter and get some info and also get a response back from Santa.
I think I might want to send a letter to Santa this year.
All ages welcome.
Yes, all ages welcome. And then one other thing too, there still have been a lot of questions about the digital customs forms, especially with sending packages back home. I'm sure a lot of people are trying to maneuver that. We actually did film a click-by-click video with the post office. We posted it last week on their social media, but also just be sure to check out their Facebook page for it. But it is Sergeant Harrington telling you a little bit about how to log in. She also, we have some screen grab videos that shows literally like the click-by-click instructions of how to get a digital customs form filled out. There's a couple different steps to take anyway. Be sure to check on it because I know there's still been a lot of questions. So be sure to check that out if you have any other questions about it. Or again, she said there's always someone there happy to help you. They do still have the kiosks in the weight room.
Yes, ma'am. We do have 2 kiosks.
Those aren't going to be there forever, but they are there for the time being. So if you do get there and still have questions, there's always going to be someone there to help you. But just watch the video too.
Awesome. Is there anything else that we missed? Anything else that you'd like to cover, Tech Sergeant?
I think the biggest thing is with the holidays coming up, again, we thank everybody for their patience, right? Lines are going to be a little bit longer. Sometimes they look a little scary, but it's really for some of the social distancing reasons, right? Because we still do have to be safe in the current environment that we're at. With the holiday seasons, it's a busy time anyway, but sooner rather than later is best. And that's both for sending things off or giving family members your address if you haven't done so already. Definitely do not hesitate on that to make sure that they do get home, on time.
Definitely. All right, one more time, if someone's just catching the tail end of this conversation, they didn't hear everything that we talked about, all the information that we spoke about, where can they go to find more information?
So we have the Kadena Facebook page, and also we have the FSS website for the post office, and it's going to have all of our information on there. The post office specifically, we do post a lot of the stuff, if we have system outages or change of hours, anything like that, we're going to go ahead and throw that on there for you guys.
Fantastic. And there's always Wave 89 too. We always share the updates and everything also on air. And so all of these resources that people have to find information and stay updated on the post office.
Yes. And Venture is on stands now.
Quick plug.
Quick plug. If you haven't picked up a Venture, it's on stands. Also, you can look at it online as well.
Yes, and if you don't know what it looks like, there's a big turkey.
It's a big old turkey.
Not a live one, but the one that you can eat.
The one that tastes real good.
The one that tastes real good and that I'm very excited to eat for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
10 days away.
So
10
close.
days away. So close, yet so far. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for coming in, Tech Sergeant. It was lovely to have you here in the studio for the first time. I hope you can maybe voice some products for AFN because you have a wonderful radio voice. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. Have a fantastic rest of your day.
All right,
You
thank you.
too.
Thank you. Once again, that was Tech Sergeant Macaulay Kendall from the Kadena Post Office and Megan Abel from Kadena FSS for our weekly What's Up Kadena segment. You're listening to the Eagle on Wave 89, serving America's best.